Hi everybody. Sorry, couldn't finish up with sunny Southern California. We got the fog burn off here on a Friday morning, and we have got the most amazing machine that BMW has built. This is your M8. This is the 2020, and this is the two-door coupe. This is the cream of the crop right here. So to get started, the car is 192 inches long, 75 inches wide, only 53 inches tall, almost 4,300 pounds, and it's got so much attitude. And talk about performance. It's amazing. Thank you, BMW, for bringing back out the 8 Series. All right, so let's get started. So look at some of the cool items here. First off, let's go to those wheels. So we've got 20 by 9.5 in the front and 20 by 10.5 in the back. And these are going to be style 813M. So this is your M5 spoke bicolor. Let's check out the fronts. And you do have some non-run flat high performance tires on here. You got 275 series up front, 285 series in the back. Wheelbase is 111. And it is all-wheel drive. This is BMW's X or MX drive setup here, and there's a lot of customization you can do depending on what you're doing, driving to work or driving on the track. So let's go back to the front. I want to show you the black double-ribbed kidney grille, signature for the full M series here. And we've got the laser lights, standard on the 8 Series. Great signature daylight running lights there. And the laser lights are for the brights only in the United States as of right now. I think it's about 300 meters they reach, right around there. Very aggressive. I love the extended shadow line trim, the black chrome accents all around the car, give it more of that devilish look. You definitely know what car this is when it pulls up. See that signature side gill design here. And check out the brakes. M compound brakes you've got here. You got 15.5-inch rotors in the front, almost 15-inch in the back. You got 6-piston fixed caliper system in the front and a single piston floater in the back. They are definitely set up for the track. Let's go ahead and get a little rev time with Lauren. Wow, holy moly, that thing sounds like a beast. Thing's about ready to set off some house alarms around here. Check out those rear lights. And this is the competition. So this is the baddest of the bad right here. We do have 2 versions, M8 and M8 competition. Lauren's going to talk about some of the upgrades in just a minute. Check out the little spoiler. All right, let's look at the power plant. You guys can meet Lauren. Hey, I want to thank everybody for sharing the previous videos. Thank you very much on your other media sources. Hey, Lauren. Doing great. All right, so what do we have here?
So under the hood we have an S63 4.4 liter V8 producing 617 horsepower and 557 pound-feet of
53.
torque. 553.
Yeah.
Yeah, and 0 to 60 is quoted at 3 seconds. So,
From BMW.
Although, you know, BMW's conservative on their numbers.
Yeah, you've actually got a twin-scroll, twin-turbo engine set up here. So definitely a lot of fun. And that horsepower you got at 6,000 RPMs, and you got the torque down at 2,000 or 1,800 RPMs. So yeah, definitely a lot of fun. I mean, you start to talk about 3 seconds, 4,300 pound car, and it's, you know, good old gas engine, no electric. This is the old school fun factor here. Obviously with the turbos, that's a little bit more modern, at least with the twin scroll, twin turbo setup, and the way they have them mounted. It's definitely an amazing engine. If you want to learn more, please go to bmwusa.com, or another great website to visit is beamerpost.com. All right, so let's go ahead. We're gonna head to the trunk.
Nothing like the sound of a V8.
That is true. Did you have the key with you, Lauren?
I do.
Ah, perfect. Okay.
As usual, hands-free trunk operation.
Yep, open that up. We got almost 15 cubic feet of storage down here. And as you can see, we can fold down the seats. The levers are just right up here. So Lauren will give them a pull, and then she can drop them down so you can see the opening. Also, you can see you've got great M floor mats.
There's a great amount of trunk space in here.
Yeah,
This is great.
It's got the length, which is really cool. So luggage and things like that. I mean, guys, it's got to reach probably close to 4.5 feet back in to the rear seats. And as you see, we do have the mount for the front license plate, not put on the car yet.
Yeah,
so
we don't put those on a.
yeah, unless the owner wants it. That's true. So then Lauren will pop that closed. There we go. Give it a kick.
Might be an M car, but it's still practical.
Yes. This will be the practicality side here. Okay, Lauren's 5'8" without the heels, so go ahead and jump in. Let's see how she fits in the back, guys. Okay. Let's move that seat forward. Okay, how are you doing back there?
Well, my head touches the ceiling, but the reality is, I mean, this is an M8. It's a driver's car. I don't think anybody's really buying it for the purposes of sitting in the back seat, but it is good amount of storage back here. You can take it on vacation, you know, two-person kind of trip and stuff like that. But it's definitely usable. Like I said, I mean, it's a driver's car. So
check out the headrest. I mean, the headliner in here too. The Alcantara suede-like headliner. Really nice touch, nice quality. But as you can see, yes, Lauren is kind of cramped back there.
You know, but,
so you know, it is for, you can put 4 people in the car if you need to, but obviously it's not designed for that. But it is capable. Maybe for a short drive, pick somebody up, drop them off.
It's usable. It's totally fine. I mean,
yeah, not for maybe a 3-hour trip, but hey. But definitely, you do have a 2+2 setup in the car. So I'll let Lauren jump out.
The suede headliner that's up here. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's just a nice quality touch. It's soft. Also, the dash being full leather. And this is called the Dravit Gray. It's an individual color, a little bit more expensive, but definitely the paint process is phenomenal.
Gorgeous. It's almost like, if you guys are familiar with champagne quartz, which we had on M cars, I think previous generation as well. This is very similar, but it's a little bit darker. It just has this amazing like gold flecks underneath. It's incredible. The color's amazing.
Yeah, it's turning into sunny Southern California. The fog is burning off. But Lauren, you want to come over? We'll go over the MSRP, the Maroni sticker. You do have the carbon fiber roof, so it's great for rigidity and also dropping that center of gravity just a fraction. Also, yeah, no moonroof available, and it is the good old traditional double bubble setup, as you can see here from the historical racing past. I know there's a whole story on that. We won't get into that right now. All right, so let's see if we can get my camera to focus on this.
Okay, so we have base price at $146. This is a Dravit Gray Metallic and it's individual color. We have driver's assistance package, which will come with parking assistance plus, which is with the self-parking, drive recorder, blind spot detection, all the safety features which can be customized for their sensitivity. Driver assistance professional, which will include the active cruise control, and M competition package, because there is a regular M8 and this one happens to be an M comp. So you got the M Sport exhaust, carbon ceramic brakes, I believe, and this one has Bowers and Wilkins sound system.
Not ceramics. We don't have ceramics on it, just M compound brakes, but the ceramic brakes are definitely available.
They're available,
yeah, if you definitely are going to be doing a lot more track days, I would say a lot of track days, that's definitely a great investment. Not to say the M compound brakes aren't up for the job, they definitely are, but if you're looking to do a lot of track days and really put this car through its paces, those ceramics, that's definitely what they're designed for. There is some pros and cons to it if you're just going to use this car as an everyday driver with those extremely high performance ceramic brakes. So definitely something you want to research. Obviously you can ask questions down below. Any geniuses, if you want to throw in some cool info, please do. Alrighty, so let's get Lauren into the driver's seat. We'll go over some of the settings and stuff that we have in the car. right. So check out the door here. This interior design that they've done on these is just next level. Contrast stitching, definitely nice to break up some of the black interior. All right, so let's check out the seat controls down here. You can see you've got the lateral support, so this way you can squeeze in the seats if you need to. That way if you're heading to the track or going through the hills.
Yeah, just
Lauren's
because
getting
you
it
can
dialed in.
do the suspension is stiff, which we'll get to Sport Plus mode. You can still have lumbar support, so
Yes, that is true.
functional.
And then let's check out the dash and the steering wheel. So go ahead, Lauren.
So you can't get the Swarovski crystal controller in here, but this is so much better. It's an 8-speed M-Steptronic.
Mm-hmm.
So with the Drive Logic button here, these buttons are a little bit different. So we have, I don't know if you want to get on the other side too.
Yeah, well, this way's good just because of reflection, but go ahead. At least you explain the 3 buttons, then we'll get in and show them further.
So this is quite a bit different than the previous M cars. In this one we have M mode, which will activate the track mode, which I'll show you. And then the setup, which goes to your standard M that normally comes with M cars. So you have engine, the suspension, how tight you want the steering to be. And for the first time ever, you can choose how hard you need to press the brake pedal. So there's comfort setting for brakes, and then there's sports settings, which will make them even touchier than normal. As you know, BMW, the brakes are pretty touchy. So
yeah, we'll go over those in just a second. Let's go over the steering wheel. So go ahead over the controls on this side.
So this is for our active cruise control. This is not standard on the car, but what you have here, basically this maintains the distance between yourself and another car. So it can do up to 4 cars length. Well, 1 bar is supposed to represent 4 cars length. So like I said, track ready and also functional.
Okay, so let's do this. And then this is your all-important heated steering wheel button. Just kidding. Okay, perfect. And the heads-up display right now, you can see it flashing up there. Very nice, multicolored. It's a lot larger than it used to be. So definitely, I'll go jump in on the other side. I'll be right back. Let's do another rev dive, Lauren. Wow. Okay, let's get inside. Move this seat back. This way Lauren can go over some of the settings in here we talked about on that center console. Okay, go ahead, Lauren.
So with the standard M settings, like I said, we have the setup, which hold on a second. There we go. So like I said before, this is, you can customize how the performance of the car, the stiffness of the suspension, as well as the steering wheel, and then how touchy you want the brake to be. And then you have to basically, there's a traction button that's down here, and by pressing that, you'll be able to take off the 4-wheel drive, which the nature of the car is X-Drive, but rear-wheel drive biased, as most BMWs are. But you'll be able to do 4-wheel drive sport, or just basically 2-wheel drive, depending on the type of driving that you want. 4-wheel drive sport does make it easy to, it keeps it basically rear-wheel drive biased, but it does help if you want to do track, if you want to do some drifting.
More power to the rear.
It's awesome. And then we have, as I explained, we have the M mode set up.
Yeah, let's show that one here.
The road.
On the screen.
And then sport, which will turn off some of the safety settings. And then track mode, which goes into full-on beast mode, as you say. So if I hold that button down, that's actually going to turn everything off. So as you do that, when it's ready, you have to just basically accept that, activate track.
Now, one thing to make very clear when you do that, as you can see, it's turning off the screen.
Yeah, and as a disclaimer, we do have to say we do not recommend that on everyday street driving.
Yeah,
but it
does
gives
not.
you,
Do not.
It turns off all the safety features, basically like just track ready, gives you how your tires are doing, and then changes the dash.
Yeah, it's really, guys, it's going to turn off all safety, any driving assistant features, anything like that to help save your butt in a situation is going to be off. And even the music cannot be played. I mean, this is full-on track mode for this car. I would imagine they did definitely some research and wanted to set this car up the right way for track day. So just want to mention it is for track closed course. It is, please don't drive past your abilities. and always think safety first. All right, so let's go ahead and deactivate that one.
I don't think it changes anything to the exhaust. Yeah.
I would imagine, yeah, you're already in the biggest setup.
Okay.
All right. So I wanted to give you a quick view here of the M8 competition. Definitely a lot of fun. I mean, that exhaust sound is just going to a whole nother level. Just the undertones. I mean, you know, the last couple of years here, they've done such an awesome job on their customizing exhaust and being able to tweak the sound, but that M8 is just insane the way that thing sounds, and it's so powerful from the back. I mean, you literally can feel it when she's revving the gas pedal.
That's amazing. I can like feel the growl in my chest. It's,
yeah,
it's
I
awesome.
mean, it's coming through the entire car. So let's go ahead. Lauren will have a little fun and take off. And
all right.
Go ahead. Oh, and one other thing, let's ask. Lauren, where can we follow you at?
I'm BMW Lauren. That's Lauren.
On Instagram. All right, cool. Let's close this up. Man, what a car. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please share it on your other media sources if you could. Wow. Woo, that is awesome. Oh, something in the background. Sounds like a 4-cylinder. Oh boy. Wow. Very nice. All right, she came back and picked me up. Okay. Let's jump in. That looked like fun. Oh man, that looked like fun.
It's wicked fast. It's insane.
Okay, let me put my seatbelt on, holding the camera here. How was that, Lauren? Was that awesome or what?
I haven't quite driven it yet. This is unbelievable.
Awesome. Whoa.
Oh my god.
It's like throw the camera back.
Yeah, if you thought the 850 was amazing, oh my god. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a supercar and half the price of one, so it's great.
Yeah, when you start talking about that 0 to 60, the all-wheel drive system, all the track settings. Wow, the gimbal's just all over the place on this thing. Can't even keep it facing forward. Wow.
Oh my god.
Man, that sounds good. How you doing over there?
Unbelievable.
Big smile on your face. Boy, they should have had this at Thermal, huh? Do some training for the Genius training with this.
Oh my god, all of a sudden you're at 70. No, I don't encourage this, but yes.
Yeah, now we gotta drop down. Beautiful sound inside too.
The gear shifts are amazing. Even when you're using the paddle shifters, they're not hard, they're not jerky at all, which some of the M cars, if you're not familiar with how hard you need to press on the gas, sometimes in first or second gear, it can be a little bit, you know, jerky, but I guess because of the high torque on this car, it's just, wow.
Yeah, even the both the track front and rear, the actual front track is a little bit longer than the rear. I mean, they definitely have this car genetically engineered for the ultimate driving experience. So it's one thing I can definitely tell you, especially with the MX Drive system that they have now in these cars, being able to hit these kind of speeds 0 to 60, and then the stick that you can have on these cars, the traction, you know, dealing with all the technology this day and age to be able to handle the body being thrown around, that weight shifting all over the place. It is just amazing.
As usual, we do have a break-in service at 1,200 miles, so try not to exceed or go over 5,000 RPMs for 1,200 miles. At 1,200 miles, you'll do your break-in service, they'll change the fluid, and then you're pretty much good to go.
And then you do have a 4-year, 50,000 mile, whichever you hit, first factory warranty. And they do have have a maintenance package included for 3 years for 36,000 miles, whichever you hit first. But definitely that's something you can talk to your local dealer about. But yeah, please, Lauren and I work over at Rusnak BMW. So please, definitely, give me a shout out, give me an email. Definitely, if you live in the state of California and you're looking for a new or used BMW. Thanks everybody for watching. Bye-bye.